The quintessential values, issues of the Union, political, economic, and social, and deliberate on their consequences vis-à-vis the people, the human resource. Also, the proposed EU should spotlight and steer the relationships between governments and the dynamics of multilateralism that this region is witnessing through several trade and economic agreements and treaties. We have seen many taking place in last 5-6 years. Since the government's focus is firmly on trade, with both tariff and non-tariff barriers being reduced, therefore, it is time to look at the emergent contours for new economic world order, the Eastern Union. Ladies and gentlemen, on 30th of July, I ceased to be a senior advocate. But one of the most significant cases, I had the occasion to put forth my point of view before the Honorable Supreme Court, before a 9-judge bench, concerned this. That was in relation to entry tax, but the idea was exactly what I have just indicated, the barriers. The frictionless movement of people across borders in the envisioned Eastern Union would help induce and accelerate the efficiency of exchange and create an atmosphere of empathy that's vital and essential for the eminence of the emerging EU. The EU will drive forward regional security of the countries and will also delve into the interconnected diplomacy factors of the participating nations. I have personally held for a long time such kind of interactive sessions lead to very significant diplomatic moves, initiatives, and conclusions. Trade and industry is a great facilitator in such kind of a situation, and that will be good for the region in long term and contribute to the stability of the region and the world as such. The eastern and southeastern part of the globe is witnessing the world's largest regional trading group being formed, accounting for over 40% of global population, over 32% of global economy, and over 29% of global trade. We all look forward to a situation that it can be more rationally in consonance with the population part of it. This is known as Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership, which involves the entire Southeast Asia, East Asia, East Oceania, covering 16 countries, including ours. After more than 6 years of negotiations, more than a dozen countries in Asia Pacific are now aiming to sign what would be the world's largest trade agreement in 2020. I am of the view that the deliberations at this summit assume great significance, as this will bring to light the immense impact on production, consumptions, livelihoods, market access, and of course, people-to-people connect in this region as an entirety. I have personally known, after being a member of International Court of Arbitration at Paris, an outfit associated with International Chamber of Commerce, people-to-people contact is seamless, incrementally effective when economic issues and such cooperation is focused. Thus, the point on the table today is whether the Eastern Union is a way forward for our Look East and Act East motto. One of the most significant pivotal statements made by Prime Minister Modi when he assumed office in 2014 was, Look East, Act East. And he has acted in that direction in a manner that this part of India is now looking up and catching up with rest of the country in infrastructure, connectivity, and other related issues. I strongly hope, and I'm sure about it, given the talent of the people present here, given the direction we are getting, that today's deliberations shall be inspirational, motivational, directional, and would provide meaningful takeaways as we reach towards the conclusion. I would conclude by saying that in the entire country, there could be no more eminently suited place for such deliberations as the city of joy, Kolkata. And the greatest benefit that will accrue to the entire region, but the focal center, I am very optimistic, would be city of joy that would see its golden period being brought back.